everybody, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Hello.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
How about that? We'll try that one. I think what I said was, hello, Anna. I see you've gone through the Unity and you've gotten rid of Sarah. Congratulations. Was that the first time? I should check over here to see if it works. Okay, thank you very much for pointing that out. We are on, the character's name is Alex, level 7. And I think I left him the last time. We just finished up the old neighborhood. Got rid of Sarah in my own way there. And I did, while I was off camera, run over to the Trade Authority and get rid of some loot, things like that. I tried very hard not to interact with anything else in the game to make sure I didn't pick up any levels or experience. Even to the point, I believe, I have to check this just to make sure if... Yes. I was chased down by the adoring fan while I was out trying to sell my loot, and I didn't want to have that interaction until I got back on the stream, so it was kind of amusing. I had to run away from the adoring fan and hide at the lodge, so that's where we are. So I think the goal today is we're going to find Sam, and we're going to take him on a couple of adventures. I am going to take probably not the most straightforward path through this, although I am still on board with the Constellation and main quest. So I think the first thing I want to do is I want to do a little setup here. I did go to the basement earlier. Been through the Unity a bunch. First time on this character. Awesome. Maybe some peace and quiet now. So one of the things I want to do, and I ran into this last time, is I really don't have enough in the way of meds and chems. And I don't have the materials to make them, so I have gone ahead and marked membrane and analgesic and some other stuff, and so we'll pick those things up somewhere along the way. I think somewhere I probably also want to start building some ammunition. And let's go ahead and track that for the sake of... I mean, we're going to pick up copper and lead and maybe some small primer somewhere along the way too. So anyway, those are my two manufacturing priorities. If I have manufacturing priorities, I don't really... I think that's super important, but it should pay off in the long run. And I think
Captain, now
Vasco
that you are a member of Constellation,
needs to
I
come
am
with
at
me.
your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development. In case you ever
We
need
will
to
build a
base.
Not right away. How about
Captain
if you just
Alex,
join me on the
I
crew,
will
buddy,
proceed
and
to
we'll do
my
that.
assigned post.
And we'll take Sarah with us. I know we were talking about getting rid of Sarah. However,
and you must be the latest poor fool
there you
to
go.
get
Let's
dragged
take
into our
Sam.
dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Akila moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well...
Oh, you know what? I'm missing one other thing. I don't know if you guys are getting any echoes or not. I got to switch this over.
Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi, hi.
That should be better. Nice to meet you, Cora. I hear I can give you books now.
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest.
Yeah, I was just about
Let's talk
30
business.
seconds behind there, Anna.
Sarah
Thanks.
tell you about the expedition?
I am a Freestar
Freestar.
Collective settler.
I'm glad to be taking you back to the homestead. I had my fill of it when I was younger, but it always seems to pull us back in, doesn't it? The three of us are heading to Akila City. You know it. Capital of the Freestar Collective. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but and I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Sounds
Okay.
good. You can pal
We'll meet
around
you on
with
board
me.
your ship.
We're not going straight to Akila, though.
Once we land on Akila...
So I do have kind of a couple of side trips I want to make before I go to Akila. Akila is next on my list. I like to do the old neighborhood first, pick up Sarah, and then get rid of Sarah. Then we'll work with Sam, followed by Andreja, and then finally Barrett in that order. So I think... just in case I can find some supplies locally. I'm going to go to the Jemison Mercantile before I fly off planet. We're not going to talk to our little friend there. Not yet. Let's just see how well this works for me.
Oh, please, take a look.
Thanks, Emily. Resources. I want membrane, metabolic agent, sedative, antimicrobial. I don't think that she carries any of the ammunition items, so I'm not going to worry about those for right now. I did want to pick those up. That's good. And there he is. I knew it.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain?
Sure thing, buddy.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you...
I wonder how often he
what are the
hallucinates.
odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But
It's
I
always a good
changed
time for coffee,
my
buddy.
routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Oh,
That seems like a
yes.
middle-of-the-road
Normally I
path.
start my day by drinking 4 cups of coffee and stuffing my face with chunks. But after being inspired by your story, I thought to
Hey,
myself,
Ben.
what
going
would
well.
the great
Nice to
and
see ya.
powerful hero of Vectera? I ran and I ran.
I was mentioning earlier, I did a little bit of off-camera work before the stream, just getting rid of inventory. And I didn't want this to happen without being on stream, so here we go. I had to run away from the guy. I literally ran away from the adoring fan. Clearly Destiny.
know,
Okay,
right?
buddy.
And you can try to fight Destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although,
He's really creepy.
If I'm being
I'm just
honest,
saying.
I'd wager you could beat just about either way. It's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the... You won't...
I think I still have room for him. I do, because Sarah doesn't take up a spot, right? So I have 2 crew on the Frontier, and Sarah, because of her whatever special condition or leadership or something like that, gets to come along and doesn't take up a spot. And Sam should just be... I don't even know if he's with me. He should be my accompaniment. Now, here's where I'm going to divert for a little bit. I want to grab a couple of guns from some specific locations, and in particular, I'd like to go out to Tau Ceti. Before I do much else.
Oh, hi.
As unusual as this might seem, I will stop off at the future destination that, if you've played this, which most of you have, you know there will be a Terramorph fight and some other things going on out here in the future, but if I land right now, nothing's going to happen. There's no ship here in front of us, and effectively we can loot this place. In the clear, I can rack up a couple of lockpicks and pick up a gun,
Captain Alex.
which is
Hello.
carefully stashed at the end of this line. It is kind of interesting how calm this place is when there's not a giant, ridiculous creature running around. Yeah, I did not have the Adoring Fan on the first playthrough, and it felt like I missed him. And so I did pick him up on a side character later just to see what he was like. And he's alright. I liked, you know, at that point in time I was still taking characters with me for pack mule purposes, right? It was before the most recent changes. So here we go. And we have a pharmaceutical. And look at this. Now we're in good shape. I need at least a couple of immobilizers, because I will invariably break a leg jumping off something. Antibiotics I don't really need. Heal paste seems like a pretty good thing to have. I'm running out of membrane. Oh, we're okay for now. That's good. Yes, sir. I hear you on that one. There's also, in addition to the cred stick, there's bathroom wine. And, you know, there's really nothing better than wine you find in a bathroom. So, I think it's wine. Riesling. And I do like a little bit of a persuasion game at some points, so I probably carry a little too much wine on me. But, you know, don't judge me. Everybody has their personal issues. Let's take a little snack here and there. Anything in that one? Chunks. All that good stuff. We're not going to spend a lot of time thinking about, oh, poor settler. Or meat packing plant worker. Little ammunition. What else do we have in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, I guess clothing. That's not really a great book, which is all right. Let's just see if I can do this without breaking a leg. There you go. Good job. I'm absolutely terrible about jumping off of things. Do not pay attention to all the things I'm supposed to pay attention to. Like, I don't know, gravity. Gravity's a real problem for me. I admit it. This is actually going to be a little weird and dark, but... So, I also notice, and I could be wrong, no Sam. And what did I miss here? I thought Sam was coming with me. I really thought he was going to be here with me. Snacks, half a sandwich. Who knows how long that's been sitting there? Makes a lot of sense to me. Is this one of those immersion moments where you're like, how long has that sandwich been there? I'll take it anyway. So I think I picked the right thing here. Where am I on security? I need a lot of lock picking. A little bit of boost pack. Oh, you were right. Thank you. Yeah, he's waiting for me there. No, that's right. That makes perfect sense. He agrees to travel with me, and then he just kind of takes off. Was that what I needed? I probably needed a drink, didn't I? There you go. So much better. What do you have? Cheese, potato? Cheesy potatoes? All I need is a microwave. Yeah, so Sam is sitting there on Akila waiting for me. I forget. Oddly enough, now Sam is waiting for me on Akila, as is the lady from the Trackers Alliance. It's alright. I think we're going to have one of those, maybe. One of those. Oh, that just makes me uncomfortable having to use 3 of them on one. What if I did something wrong? Whatever. That's nice. Okay, so got that. There are no pesky terramorphs running around in here right now. Yeah, really, I get so distracted. You know, when you come back here to do the mission, which I suppose I shouldn't go into yet for anybody who hasn't done it. When you come back here to do the mission, yeah, not like this isn't a spoiler here. There's a gun back here. Everybody should know. But I like doing the mission. I like running into Hadrian and taking care of all that business, but then you're like sitting around like, I'd like to just move on, but I feel compelled to loot, so we'll loot everything in advance. Let's get up here. Take the gun. It's not that I mind this. See? You get a little distracted when you're out here shooting ridiculous creatures, and then you don't know that there's something just sitting around the corner. Oh, that was... Okay, well, at least I got credit for picking a lock and a little bit of ammunition. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. This is where the boss... Yeah, this is where the good loot is. Got an Equinox and Space Adept. Nice credits, 3,700. Take all that good stuff. Some supplies. Everybody wants a motorcycle. I think the rest of this stuff is... I don't know if there's anything good in here. Don't know. I haven't gone into the room. Yeah, we'll get into this. I think this is the last area I really need to loot. I'm not going to worry about the rest of it after this. Well, I don't think there's anything else to get. I got a hat. I got a Hope Tech hat. I can go see Ron Hope. I'm not going to mess with that. That's for another time and place. Credit stick. Metabolic agent. Oh, I always want the Zippo lighters. That's probably because when I was a kid I thought they were really cool and like everybody should have one. Like in real life. Yeah, I don't really have any need for one. In any case. Take all this. Hey, a carrot. Ground crew spacesuit. I think that's it. I think that's everything we can get here. So, let's get back to the ship. What am I going to do next? There's one more gun I want to pick up. Actually, can I get there from here? I wonder if that's just the room where... Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. There's also, I will say this too, this moon right here, Tau Ceti 2A, fits the profile, and as an early level character, great place to farm ships. And I need to get two more ship kills in order to get to the next level of that. I'll spend a point at that point in time, and then I think off the stream or off camera we're going to go to Nira. Off stream, off camera, I will go back into the ship simulator and just grind 15 kills. That does not make for entertaining streaming. Let's do this. Let's visit one-of-a-kind salvage on Nira very early in the process. That's what I'm after. You got it, Anna. I like a couple of guns early. Vlad has a gun too. We will visit there and pick up Vlad's gun. Unfortunately, Vlad's gun I think is full auto, and it's kind of a ridiculous ammunition sink. So this I think is the same type of gun. Yes, trick shot, absolutely. Plus, we can pick up however many digipicks Angel has to sell us. Kind gentleman that he is. Angel? Gel. He goes by Gel, I think. Or I call him Gel. Maybe it's not a gel, maybe it's Gel. I thought it was like Angelo. Angel. I will not steal. Not here, not that today. But later. Where is he? Hey, buddy. Busy?
Hey! New model on the floor.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the one of a kind. Appreciate it. Took years to get this place self-sustaining.
Exactly. GIF or GIF.
The elbow grease and creativity.
I'm glad I didn't have that
Can I
problem
get you
with peanut
started on
butter.
a tab then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however.
I'm just
No better
here to
selection
meet
on
you,
the planet.
Jell. We want to set up this relationship for the future. 5 digipicks. I'll take them all. And I do not want the microcell now, please. Giranac. Is it Giranac with a J? Like this GIF discussion we're having? Or is it Iranac with a Y? Anyway, welcome back. I don't need any of this stuff. And he doesn't sell anything I can use for ammunition. Is that one of the books that she buys in Akila City? It's like gambling. We'll take advantage of it. Spent 500 credits, 590, and we might get 2,000 back, or I just lost 500 credits. Okay, where is this place? Oh, good. It's daylight. Thank goodness. The problem is when I do this with a terrible boost pack and I don't make it. I don't know which one of these mechs is the one. For some reason, I think it's that one. Look at that little canister on top. Is that it? Bingo. I'm not even going to stop to shoot anything. I guess technically speaking, I can fast travel from where I was standing, so. Excellent. H like a jalapeno. Wonderful. Okay, so I have trick shot, and I've already done the pharmaceuticals, and I'm going to jump back here before we go too much farther, and I'm going to knock out the pilot skill level before I go to Akila, where, as I understand it, Sam is waiting for me, along with the Trackers Alliance lady. I don't remember her name right now. Don't want to go there. Let's go to the Mass District. I don't know if I need to join the UC yet, or if I took care of that when I was hanging out with Sarah. But I'd like to get that out of the way, because there's nothing worse than random space travel, destroying ships and not getting some kind of credit for it. Well, bring us something back good, Ben.
Something wrong with the exam?
Did I not take the exam? I did. I think I'm signed up already. Oh, that's in the basement. So I'm already good to go. This won't take a minute. I did, you're right. I signed up, but I did not come down and register at the computer. So, let's see. They tell you you're always supposed to read things, especially when you're signing up for the military. That's a mistake you can make if you're not careful. Yep, I agree. This will be great. I can't think of anything more exciting than serving the United Colonies. I will run through and tap all the buttons. That guy right there, I'm confident is meant to make you miss that button, because if you're not paying attention, he will block your view of it, and you'll run by, and you might lose a little bit of a payday. Not much.
In the midst of the colony war, a
different kind of tragedy struck the UC.
That way I can tell Commander Twala I am just a serious history buff, and I learned everything there was to learn about the Colony War.
No one is born a United Colony citizen, only through service to the user.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please
Thank
enter
you
the
for
designated
inviting me
simulation pod
into the
to
piloting
initiate your
simulation
exam.
chamber. Okay, so he doesn't care if I take that book. Missile damage. He's just staring at me, staring at me, staring at me. Can he see me? I am hidden. See, this is why you don't want Sarah with you. This is exactly why. She has issues with my sticky fingers habits of collecting things that are just sitting around. I didn't know that guy was there. Good luck, buddy. Hope you make it. Samuelson. I'll sell it. How you doing? I absolutely want to go fly in your simulator.
This is the Mark 18
Let's see.
flight simulation chamber
My
applicant.
general approach has
Currently in
been
orbit around a
crank
high
ship
detail
combat to very
recreation
easy
of
and
a
you get to
remote
tier 6 for that.
When you're ready to begin,
I know.
please take a
I'm not
seat
going
in
to
the
do
pilot's
that.
chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as
So,
many
yeah,
tiers
your
of
exam is
opponents
simple.
as you
Start
can
by
before your ship
actually
is
putting
disabled.
points
You
into
must defeat
things
at
where you
least
might
3
want
tiers
them.
of opponents to
Thank you
pass the
very
exam.
much. Crazy.
Good hunting, applicant.
Okay, so we're just going to do this. My typical approach is to fight the first one by myself.
New targets active.
Just to make sure I get credit for it. I do have the thrusters. Because pilot. Now I'm going to stand up.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Shooter, that's interesting. I don't think about it. Not sure I understand quite yet. I'm a little distracted. I am easily distracted, and that's what's happening. Let me go ahead and get a lockpick in here. Oh, that's a mess. I'm going to have to read that in a minute. And you're going to tell me that I need to read it now because it would
Shield
help me now,
upgrade
and I'm
active.
going to mess it up. So
Damage upgrade
that's the
active.
way I think
New
it's going to
targets
roll.
active. New
Five Digipix
ally
and a
active.
mag in his office.
Ally active.
Question is, who's credit card? There you go. That's what I needed.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Where'd my little buddies go?
New targets active.
There we go. How many shots do I have to get on this guy in order to get credit for Clearly more than I have so far. Oh, there you go.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'm not going to spend any more time in here. Like I said, I'm going to do that next round. But I'm going to go ahead and take the point and spend it.
Congratulations.
Thanks. You're the best, dude. So now I need 15. So we'll come take care of those at some point in time.
Applicant, you've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
Oh, are you
We'll
talking
only keep
about
your best run.
Shooter? Are you talking about Vlad? I'm a little lost. Yeah, there's good stuff out there. Load screen much?
Yes? You needed something?
Well, look who's back.
Excellent.
Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some questions you needed answered first?
No.
So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Oh, excuse me for keeping you waiting. Let's get to it.
Come on, I am Freestar Collective.
So,
you know, I have to take a little
data?
jab every now and then.
Hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Maybe
You
doesn't
missed
have
what I
room for
said.
folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Oh, you found the
You wouldn't
debug
say that
system
about
in
my
the
psychological
simulator.
test results.
Nicely done. Curiosity and resourcefulness are skills our recruits need. Now,
Yeah, Shooter, I'm going to go
Watch
out
your
there
foes.
after I
all right,
pick up
we're in tier
Andreja.
3.
Just out
We
of
try to
habit, I
set a
guess.
high bar, so that's
Go
no
do the
small
stuff with
feat.
Sam, then
Nice
come back
work.
to Andreja. Although I could stop,
So,
actually I could stop and talk
looking
to
at your results
Vlad on
as
the
a
way
whole,
out
factoring in that you managed
and
to
actually
utilize
pick up
all
those
the tools
missions,
at your
which
disposal.
would probably be a decent idea.
Once you've successfully completed your probation,
I can carry those
you
when
can
I
have
go
your
to
UC
Akila, but-
citizenship after only 8 years service. Vanguard likes people who think outside the box. Even authorized me to offer you a small signing bonus. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then say first though. All UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath.
Of course we are.
So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Let's do this.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
I hope you're not disappointed that immediately after I take the oath, I'm just going to go do other things. I'm too fast for you, Tuwala. Come on, buddy. This does take a while. You'd think he'd be a little more anxious to get people signed up, but I guess he's confident in the value proposition that they offer in the United Colony, or in the United Colonies Vanguard. Oh, I want to get the missions too, because I have to find Andreja. I thought I had to talk to him first just to find Andreja. Like he would give me a couple leads. This is pretty early.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where
To
we
infinity
serve,
and
beyond
beyond.
the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military.
How many people
with
think that?
honor and duty
Is that
above
just me?
reproach.
It could just be me.
Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do, man.
Then let me be the first. Now,
thank you, sir.
The only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
I've got bad news. Oh, never mind. Yes, they can count on you.
That's the spirit.
We'll skip the bad news for
Head down
now.
to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh,
service guarantee citizenship.
Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
I'm doing my part. And right now my part is not telling Commander Twala what's really going on out there and that everybody's dead. Anyway, we're not going to go do that quest right now anyway. I just wanted to pick that up. What do we have? Into the Unknown, Empty Nest. We're not going to do that. We are going to talk to Vladimir. Because I think I can just pick those up. We're not doing that. I'll do that later. I think that's all I need to do down here. Yeah, let's just... I wonder, will they let me set course from here? Okay. Yeah, I got the quest to go to the Red Mile too. See, I take Andreja to the Red Mile. That's part of it. Because, like, if you take Sarah to the Red Mile, she complains about what an ethical pit it is, or whatever, right? She doesn't like this entire idea, right? You take Andreja to the Red Mile, and she's like, we should run this. It'll be great. So, she's on the schedule. All of that's on the schedule. What was I doing? Oh.
Can I have a pet?
See, there you go. Sam's on the ship. What'd you bring us, Ben? Or what'd you bring you? If you can say it. Don't say it if you can't say it. Don't get any of us in trouble. Okay, we're here. So I think there's a delay here. Because I see the messages come through pretty quickly. Let's go aboard.
Good day, Captain.
Vasco, what's up? I'll take that. You know, I'm not going to loot this whole place. There's a magazine back here. I guess I'll take that. Isn't there a magazine in here? Eggs. There it is. Thank you. We'll take that. Not as important as it used to be. Used to be incredibly important to pick that up. Chicago.
We got a rook on deck.
Ish.
Good to see
Along that
Constellation
long
getting
line
some
of time.
fresh
So,
blood.
middle of the country. Middle of the United States, I should say. Case of water. Good for you.
Wish
We
I
know
could
it's
have been
pirate talk.
down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Always preferred working alone, even around people I like. But we're all working together on this one. No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a
Such
grav
creative
drive.
language.
You won't be the only
I'll do it.
Constellation
We'll check
out
'em.
there. Andreja and Mateo are both following up on scans themselves.
Andreja? She
Mateo
sounds
went out
interesting.
recently.
Mateo's on his own. I've
Andreja.
met him.
It's been
Good
a
luck
while.
to him.
Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man and I'm worried. She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
A Russian pirate. Yeah, absolutely. So you retired?
Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away.
There you go.
Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
See, that's why I don't have to remember where he's at. I can find it. I remember, sort of. It's not that hard to find, but you know, I gotta get out of here. So we did that. We have the quests for. So now we have Find Andreja. We've got these two, and we'll go back out to Tau Ceti anyway, because we actually I have to remember to pick up that mission before we go back to Tau Ceti. But otherwise, let's go to Akila City. There's no light switch. There's nothing to turn off. Yeah, I actually kind of noticed that. The place is, I mean, it's interesting. Like, if I was going to go take a job or just go, oh, what ship am I in? Evidently not a good ship, am I? Let's go to Olympus. If I was taking a job with a semi-shady weirdo group on New Atlantis, I would clean up my house first and turn off my own damn lights. So how about we put a point in here? Boost just for the fun of boosting. Hey, we picked up a level. So that's good. I need to make sure that even when I wrap up today, I've got an extra point left over before I'm done. I don't spend it on anything else so that I can get that last or that next pilot rank. Sure thing, Chief. Scan away. Take me to Cowboy City, please. Nice. We might do a little piracy on the side. Or a lot of piracy.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Like all these games, we take a lot of things that aren't ours. We don't think twice about it because it's okay. Where are we?
Hello, Captain.
No, this would largely be impossible, but I shouldn't have an inventory problem yet. Wow, I do have a lot of junk in my inventory, though. Oh, that's interesting. I have one small round primer. I need more of those. I don't remember how many more I need, but that's nice. What's up, Sam?
All right, we're here. You ready?
So he was on the ship
Because
with
once
me.
we get started,
He
I'm gonna
just
be riding your
bolted
tail
the
for
moment
us.
we hit the ground.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Akila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Akila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the empty nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Akila wouldn't go.
Yeah, okay.
Solomon's maps are
I don't think there's any effect of
Gelbank.
telling him I'm free starting
We'll
it.
be
I think,
heading
didn't we do that already? I mean, okay. So now he's with me. So it's just Sam, nobody else. We have to talk to him.
By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gelbank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
If people are in danger, I totally want to help.
Frankly, it ain't going well.
And I think I have to do this in order to unlock the rest of the city, so I totally want to help
Are going to let us
right now.
leisurely peruse the Gelbank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
But first, another tiny amount of shopping. What do you got, buddy? I'll take your digipicks. Take all your primers. Not gonna worry about anything else right now.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What are you looking at, buddy? Marshal Blake. He's busy. Come on, bud.
You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you're doing a terrible job, Marshal.
But I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Akila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Ah, old buddies.
I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still,
Oh,
I
hey, Dre,
appreciate
okay.
the sentiment, Marshal.
I didn't know that. I
Seems
thought I
you got
kind
a
of had to do it.
situation.
I guess
My
if I
friend
could...
here may be the answer
Yeah, I
you're
could just tell the guy at the gate
All right, Sam.
some other
I'll
answer.
trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob
We're into
us,
it now, though.
but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they
You
don't
can
trust
smell the booze
badge.
on his breath.
They want a neutral negotiator.
Might be the
In
whole
other
town,
words,
man.
They didn't have a plan.
Might
for
be the
this,
whole
so they're
town.
stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first.
I'm a
Say what you
stranger,
have
but I'm traveling with
Whatever
Sam
they
Coe.
ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't find out what they want and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate.
Oh yeah, he's not
Got
really
this.
the biggest fan of like sneaking in and icing everybody, is he? Okay, I'm gonna check this real quickly. I have 3 points. Yeah, I'm gonna burn a point.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing.
And hey, why not? You're gonna carry all this booze around. Why not take some of it? Yeah, I'll save scum it too if I have to.
Negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Nice to meet you, Jed.
Well, ain't you polite?
Yeah, yeah, I
Tell me,
am.
stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I did. Because you're not the only one who's had trouble with the law, buddy.
I heard that.
Here you go,
Okay,
thank you.
So let's talk.
So did we just get to skip a persuasion check with that, I think? Maybe? Anyway. What's the condition of the hostages?
Complain about everything. As much as we'd like to, none of us have shot one yet.
Okay.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system.
Yeah, there's nothing cooler. Like, you're just going to go up and talk to somebody and recruit them for your ship, and you're like, hold on. You just guzzle a bottle of wine. Just break the ice. You know. I'm sorry, what did he say? We will lie. It's going to take a long time to get a ship.
They can give us one of them.
All negotiations of all kinds, Ben. You are correct.
It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here.
You're not supposed to tell me that, man. Now I've got the edge on the negotiation, hopefully.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Okay, we're going to see what we can do to... I'm just going to go for the easy one. Oh, critical success. See, there you go. Bottle of wine.
Maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us.
I won't complain about that. That's kind of absurd. A critical persuasion. Okay, I'll take it.
You go tell the marshal.
Does that happen to you guys?
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
Oh, come on. I thought we got to shoot people. Come on, Sam. Let's go tell the marshal. Hey, why don't you chill, buddy?
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word?
It's over.
I'll be a son of an Ashta.
That sounds unusual, but
you pull
okay.
That off.
My irresistible charm.
Well, you don't lack for confidence. Well, I bet you could sell dirt to a dusty. Here.
You don't
You
know.
more than earned this.
What did I get?
You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a
Little
matter
cash?
of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
I do like
If you're
to
interested, head on
start
over
the
to the
Freestar
Rock
quest.
House, Wilcox.
Or the Freestar
We
Ranger
handle
quest
the
and
recruits.
go run something. I may not do that right away, but
All right.
Let our security
Now the
forces
lives are on
prepare.
the line. Let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
you look like trouble, buddy. I'm keeping an eye on you. I'm the hero of Akila now. So that's pretty good. And who knew? I needed a snack. Do I have chocolate? Is there any chocolate here? There you go. We like chocolate. Yeah, I should be good on the hydration. I just drank a bottle of wine.
We'll take it from here. Nice job.
Nice, Anna. I like that. Okay. Are these free? Thank you. Wow, I should do my banking here. I could literally give away guns.
Excitement for now.
Come on, Sammy. No, that's theft. We won't steal anything else from the bank.
Shaw gang's gone too far this time.
They have. Tried to rob the bank.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in there, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Got it. You will have scribbled it on the back of a bar napkin. Okay. Why aren't they marked? Did he not give me a key? Am I missing something?
All right, let's see.
It's a little spooky because the surround sound here, I can hear him like he's standing right here. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I don't want any of that stuff. I'll come back and pick these locks later. Yeah, I really thought these were supposed to be marked. There you go. Note for Sam. Yeah, Sam's not here, so we'll go upstairs and see if Sam shows up outside. What's going on here? Note for Sam. Jacob is salty. Let's see if Sam reappears outside. Thank you. Interesting, it progressed. It gave me the item.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Yeah, it was just
there we
okay.
go. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. You're not wrong.
I'll do it just for the persuasion check. Oh, it's an easy one.
Had to pull that one
There you
out,
go.
did you? All right.
It's gotta pay it's gotta pay off somehow.
He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms.
So far, every time I mention the Freestar
probably
Collective,
figured
he
I'd
doesn't
come from
care.
maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that.
So
Yeah,
you're
well,
keeping your
sorry, I'm such a
granddaughter or his granddaughter away from him.
No forgiveness.
That doesn't make you look like the good guy.
It's
just saying.
Co-tradition. All right. Shall we?
Okay, good. There we go. Let's see where we are. We're empty nest. Talk to him. Not gonna worry about any of that stuff.
Is Solomon Cole really all that? Some make it seem like he...
I'm just saying, my family was on...
That's the rock.
She's in front of the place too.
Not a bad
She's
part.
everywhere. Was she not out front? I guess she wasn't out there. If I do the Mantis quest before I do... Yeah, that's a neat idea. I like that. Let's check this real quickly. Okay, I've lost my persuasion from my bottle of booze. So
Well,
we'll
well.
see.
Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Here,
Nothing's
let's
more
appeal to
important.
the bigger sense.
Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Hey, good to see you.
Hello, alarm clock.
Give me a
What do you
sec.
want, Sammy? I set myself an alarm just like last time for an hour. Let's see how this works. Hey, if you like this, please subscribe, like, and share. There you go. I feel like I'm supposed to do that. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What are we supposed to be doing here?
Okay.
I'll distract
It's
him.
not bad. Just, give me a minute to brace myself, okay? Round 2 with the old mule can be even worse than round 1.
I'm
Next
starting
time
to see
you
why
talk
both these
Jacob,
people are a little
tell him
crazy,
I want to
honestly.
work with him. That'll be our cue.
Where's
You slip
Mom?
away and
Okay,
I'll
now I want to know
keep
where's
him busy.
Mom? What happened to her? Which one of you people drove her crazy? Because, like, literally the two of you are just a problem. Hey, Jacob.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again? Well, that's not your
Reasonable.
decision, is it?
No, not
It's
my
called
decision.
property
I'm
by
just
birthright.
asking.
It stays here. You really believe that, don't you?
I do. I'm sincere.
I'm still willing to talk.
I think we're done talking now, buddy. That'll do.
Get you out of my hair.
Thanks, Anna.
You can have the maps. They're in the other room here.
That makes perfect sense. Thank you. There you go, Sam. I saved you from having to talk to your father more. And now we have the maps. Don't steal all his stuff. How about that?
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or other. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected.
Excellent.
No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife.
Hold on a second. I'm going to try something here.
But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle
I might have been
of
too
Shawgang
late.
territory.
I was trying to skip ads.
Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
I've not seen that before, but it popped up.
Well, just remember,
Sure.
it's about the
I like
artifact,
taking in
not that.
outlaws.
Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus.
But we're going to
Let's get
stop
that
and do
cave.
something else first, though. Cool. Just saying, if I accidentally steal some things and I need to launder them. Actually, I probably have an inventory full of stuff that needs to be laundered right now. However, before we go about this, I actually want to start this next quest.
No joke. In for us.
And it has a couple of 24-hour timeouts in the middle of it, if you know which one I'm thinking about.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect
Primarily
We're on the
because I
same
want the
side
old
here.
Earth rifle. And I realize it gets replaced pretty easily as you move along through the quest, but as you level up and get better rifles, but I don't mind picking up a couple of levels chasing Ash to outside the
I came to you in the spirit of
city walls here.
cooperation, but if this is the reaction,
Always. Why you trying to fix something that ain't?
Places like this make you appreciate home.
deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't
Not
burn
real
down
interested in your
fire
perception
or
of home,
the space
Sam.
flight because we
Just
managed
saying.
just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin,
What are you
please
doing,
don't
Sam?
take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
All
We
these people
need
have
to be
issues.
Smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Sure thing, lady. I believe you, Keone. Keone? Yeah, that sounds right. Mr. Wilson?
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well,
He sounds a little tired. As if he's arguing with her all the time. Okay, we'll play along. Yeah, she sounded
not a
terrible.
shred
I
of
swear, yeah.
awareness in her. It's shocking is what it is.
I assume that's what he wants to hear.
Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there.
Come on, man. New Atlantis is not all flowers and chirping birds.
For a damn good reason.
There's a dude out there
I've
worrying about
trained the
trees,
guards
too,
here for
so...
years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the ash that kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
when
terrible.
someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well. How could I not? People in this city put their trust in me to keep them all safe. Look,
Maybe you could
this
use a
is getting
little
my
help.
blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Yeah, now I can see why she's probably a little salty with him too. Anyway. Do I have the right quest up here? That's right.
Well, you
See
sure
if we can
don't
kick
look
through
like
this
you're
one.
delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you? Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me. I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard or, quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary,
I was standing
I'm
right
not
there,
attempting to
Keone,
run anyone out
you
of
know?
a job, or nor am
Like
I
I was
in
there.
any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Akila City. I hope that clears things up.
I feel like I just got broadsided by the fine print. Do you know what the hell she just said?
Fantastic.
Yeah, and if you explained any of that to
I need
anybody
to
else in
prove
this
that what
town,
I'm
that's why they
working
don't
on
like
can
you.
make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me? That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the
Do
wall.
what? Oh,
When you're
no,
done,
no.
come
Put the
find
sensors
me.
somewhere.
I'll find
Thank
something
you.
to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
Okay, I think those. Oh, let's do this real quickly. Not that I can't just sleep through the parts of this quest that require you to come back 24 hours later, but I do kind of like to interweave these. I feel a little bit like I'm playing the role a little bit, so we'll just put these over here. Somewhere down here is a magazine. I might pick it up later. This guy, Ezekiel, is a free crew member, but we're not going to pick him up right now either. I need a bigger ship.
And your wallet.
Akila City is way more fun than Sidonia.
So I think she is going to thank me and then maybe ask me to distract a guy. Does that sound about right? Well, she does something like gather data, plant something, who knows what.
So you want to come here for a half day, full day?
A half day.
You got some good news?
Yep,
Well,
got him.
that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a
No,
few
but
small
I'll take your word for it.
modifications to the terminal inside. I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does. Oh,
Got it.
goodness. I really am bad at communicating sometimes. I have that part well.
She is catching on.
The, guard standing outside there, he's not gonna let me in. I need you to distract him. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something. Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business as soon as you've got...
I'm not going to start a fight with a guard out there. See if we can convince him to leave. Maybe. Hey, Sam, where you been? You getting a rush or anything, Sammy? Where is he? There he is. That was a close call.
If I get caught on one more drunk and disorderly, what brings you to the wall? Boredom? because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot. And I'm just supposed to take this on what, faith?
That'd be good.
Yeah, I hope so.
Come on.
Yeah, I remember now. I hear you.
Nice.
I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret.
Take a break, man. Smoke them if you got them, buddy. Meanwhile... Sneaky McAshton tracker. I shouldn't say that too quickly.
The way we handle Ashta works for now. So we have to be prepared. That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear. This is bending the rules, not breaking laws. And it'll all work out in the end. You'll... Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings.
Nice. There you go. Made a little money.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile. He lost a night in the process.
How you doing, buddy?
You must be a tourist. Akila locals know better than to interrupt a man when he's drinking alone. Well, this isn't the best part of town for sightseeing. The crowd at the hitching post is a whole lot friendlier to strangers. But since we're already talking, I guess I ought to introduce myself. The name's Ezekiel. Some folks around town call me Easy. Is there something I can do for you? A job offer?
This guy's a pretty good
been on
pickup
Starship
if you're
in
doing an
years.
alternate universe
Well, maybe
early,
it's time
because he
to
costs
change that.
nothing.
But let me ask you
I don't think
something
I even
first.
have room on a ship right now for him, but
What are you looking for out there? What keeps you traveling?
what do we want? Credits? Ancient artifact? Just go ahead.
Never heard that
Let's be
one
honest. There you go.
Well, better or worse, you're clearly a person of conviction. If you're serious
Do you
about
know
your
a lot
offer,
about convictions?
I'll join you.
Maybe I should have done a background check on you.
I'm a hard worker. You can count on that.
We'll just take him. Okay, well, you're on the crew.
See you out there. In the meantime, fly safe.
We'll come get you when there's something to do. We'll come get you when I get a bigger ship.
Next stop wouldn't be the
I think that's going to be the key here.
over there. Tourists?
Let's get out of here. This place is kind of creepy at dark. Hey, there you go. That is the Crucible, which I'm not going to do right now, but it is nice to have it on the books.
I'm just saying, the truth's often messier.
I do not want to do this in the dark,
Chunks is such an eyesore at Akila.
but I do.
I don't
I like it over some
I do want to see if she's got a rifle over here. Actually, she may not have what I'm looking for. I don't want to. I don't think anybody in this town has the rifle I'm looking for.
I wanted you. I get all kinds in here. Feel free to look around.
I think, though, if I go to my ship, we should be able to. We'll do a quick sleep. Oh, there you go. $5 grand. We'll take that. And we'll take some of that. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and pick up some map locations real quickly, including the Trade Authority.
Do you have... Welcome to Akila City's Trade Authority.
Okay,
If you ever need to
we gotta stop that.
deal with the Trade Authority, drop by.
Nope. We'll go stand over here. Maybe we can have a conversation where you're not so jumpy.
You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work.
The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually beneficial arrangements. Now you're speaking my language. What brings you to the trade? Huh. Down to business, then.
Missed that one? Okay, we want to sell. Not a big fan of the space adept weapons. Ground crew spacesuit. Deep mining pack. Don't care for that. We'll keep the rest of these. Get to the frontier, take a quick nap. Well, I don't know if fast travel is going to change the time when we go back out there either, so we got a pretty full crew.
Last month.
So I think the empty nest should get me an Ashta Tamer. Essentially a Bridger, I think. Nice 40mm XPL ammo-based gun. I'll eventually replace that sniper rifle, and if I pick up something from the Ranger's quest line, I think they'll throw me a pistol as well.
Hero awakens.
I was expecting
Let's go.
Let's see what we have here. Let's just eat that for the sake of having it. Some sparkling water.
Well, I meant to, but then I caught an SOS, and it led to this whole...
Here we go. I probably did. Okay. What do we have to worry about here? Snipers and landmines. Yeah, there you go. It's getting kind of out of hand, man. Dude, where'd you go? They're everywhere. Okay, so I was trying to be a little more discreet, but...
Action time.
Let's take care of that problem. There's a lot of them. There's a lot more than I remember. Was peace ever an option? I don't think so. No, try that now. Yeah, I'm gonna go through way too much ammo this way. Oversight on my part.
I don't think we're alone.
Anything! Anything!
Are you doing anything, Sam? Other than getting in the way? Sam just took a hell of a hit. Go get him, Sam.
Well, they don't need it.
Okay, so that's only 2 more left in here, maybe? What's wrong? Am I injured? There you go. So I have all those bandages. That was kind of useless. Excuse me. I don't have anything but mines. What was the point of that? How about...
Time to tank.
Did they run away? I guess they ran away. Come on. One more. One more and we got him. Yeah, my problem is I don't have ammunition for the Trickster. The Trickster just mows idiots down. Actually, Vlad's pistol too, right? Anybody over there? You just hiding in a corner? Are you in the box? Where are you?
This is
isn't happening.
It is happening.
Smugglers have been known to defend their turf hard, so let's not get too careless.
Okay. We got everybody. Everybody's down. I would like all your stuff, please. We'll deal with the rest later. They do have pretty good food. Yeah, I don't care about that. Which is only meaningful if you have the difficulty settings cranked up a tiny bit. Take the digipick, take the credits, reactive gauge, why not? Those might be useful there, I think. I think they're going to throw me into a dialogue with her pretty quickly, though, is my problem. Wow, I have like almost no ammunition for this thing. What do I have? Here, how about this? This is another trick from... Furious Coachman. Grendel on 4. Radburn. We'll just stick with the Radburn and the Grendel 1 and 4. Actually, that side star looks pretty nice too sometimes. Let's see how this goes. One down. Maybe 2. I think the other guy ran away. Oh no, got him.
We do what we must, right?
Got me a key, didn't we? That's all the same guy. Let's see. Workbench. Structural materials, some ammunition, digipick. There's nothing wrong with any of that stuff. I think one of them got away. There's a bunch of mines in this place too.
Spotted you. Another path over here.
There's my Ashta Tamer, thank you very much. Element. Oh, you gonna pick a fight with him, Sam? I have other things going on right now. Shotgun shells.
I hate hide and seek.
Is that him? Okay, let's go clean this up first. I don't think there's anything else down here because I think we're here exclusively to get the artifact. Honestly. And I don't think there's too much else I have to do. And I think if I go through all these paths, I'm just going to end up eating landmines. What's in here? Cutters. Nobody cares about those. And so now, instead of wasting med packs, we can sit down and have a picnic. Some cereal. Peach. Oh, I ate a potato. That was a complete waste of potato. Never waste the potatoes. You might need them later. Okay. I don't know if I heard somebody down here. Oh, there's somebody back here. Well, thanks, Sam. You're supposed to have my back there, buddy. Is this the way to go? Here we go. There we go. I have done this before. Into money.
Let's get going. Cora was big into rock collecting when she was 8. Not so much anymore.
everything!
Never mess with a code. Never wise to be in my way. Didn't even break a sweat. Took one. Afraid your time's coming up. Life in all its messy, green splendor. Some smugglers are not bad folk. Just trying to make a living, really. We're in one piece. I'll call that a win. Let's get back to the lodge.
Watch it.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack.
The sensors shouldn't cause any disruption at all. I checked the schematic 3 times. Oh, it's you. I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise. Oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. Remember the sensors you helped me set up around the city? Well, I suppose I should have expected that, but now no one involved with security is willing to talk to me. At all. And I really need to coordinate with them because the data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all.
Hey, Amber Star. I am. Thank you very much. That's going to be an embarrassing little gap in the middle of my VOD, so oh well.
No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Look,
I've been trying to get over a
I
little
know
cough,
I
so I'm
screwed
just
up
trying to
here.
be
I went behind
considerate
Davis's
along
back
the
and
way,
did what he told me not
and
to. I don't expect him to talk to me.
I forgot.
But this, I'm not gonna lie. It looks an awful lot like someone has been purposely messing with the system. I can't just stroll up and
That should
accuse
be
him of
better.
anything, but maybe I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to David Wilson. I'm going to see if I can... Yeah, I thought I was going to get a quest marker or something here. That's been muted a long time, too.
Someone really tamper with the data
Crazy.
intentionally? I just don't see any other...
Let's see what this lady's got going on. She would like to do a book. Good for her. There is a magazine in here somewhere. Gunslinger's Guide. We like that, but we don't actually use that weapon that often. Let's see if she has
Feel
books,
free to read.
or if I have books
This
that
is
she
a
would
haven
like.
for all that love letters. Movies, but books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days, or their adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible things and might-have-beens. So, yeah, I do like books.
Excellent. Are there any books you're looking for?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession.
Got it.
Reading their story, I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens.
No, Charles Dickens. Got it.
Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave...
Just
no,
everybody
I mean, he
brought
was in
copies.
but
Supply and demand problem.
kids
Clearly, a
for
supply and
copies
demand
sounds-
problem.
The original 3.
Okay.
Who doesn't? Omega the Last Days. I hope this...
Okay.
Moby Dick. I had to... Thank you.
$2,000.
Oh. I'm afraid... Take your time.
Good enough. Okay. So we've taken care of that. Oh, I'm supposed to be talking to the sheriff. If I can find him. Should be easy given the fact that they put a nice marker on him.
Well, that looked painful.
Thanks, Sam. Big help. Big help, Sam. always like to intimidate a little bit. Show up with a
People
gun
around
drawn.
here think we own Akila. They're wrong. The Ashta do. Don't mean to be rude, but I got a lot of things on my plate right now. So unless this is important, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back some other time. Well,
Let's just
ain't
put it out
that
there to see how
just
it goes.
about the last damn thing I need right now. Oh, is she? After going off and doing exactly what she was told not to, she's concerned now? She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about. Been tracking Ashta for a long time now. Her help is likely what put us in this mess. I think I'll pass.
I think perhaps you have a
Now, I
misunderstanding.
need to get back out there and get some eyes on this situation. Since you so interested, looks like you can handle yourself. You want to join me?
I'm in. Let's do it, man.
Gear yourself up however you need.
Let's get there, man. No time to wait.
Brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks of Paradiso. This was amazing.
Take your time, buddy. It's a rainy day. Oh, I don't want to go to Paradiso.
Vigilance is what keeps Akila City safe. All right, you ready to head out there? Okay then. Just stick
This
close
is, I
in.
think, just
Maybe
the
we'll get some answers.
regular Ashtas.
That's your ship
I
that
think I
landed
gotta
not
go
too
at least
long
one more
ago?
round before we get to
Sure
fight
is
the big ridiculous one. Come on, man. I'm going the right way.
This is what I'm talking about. These tracks, they're all wrong. The spacing, the depth, just doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going.
All right.
The Ashta are clever, but they're usually predictable. These tracks don't follow any other paths I expect them to. It just doesn't add up. Looks like the tracks head this way.
Which way, Chief?
What in the hell? This is one of our security bots.
Oh, yeah.
Someone sent this thing out to mimic the Ashta? Why in the world? Shit.
It's
You
gonna
hear
get
that?
crazy now.
Eyes up. We got incoming.
Easy there, bad man. Wait,
That was kind of a mess. That Grendel was far less effective than I was hoping it was going to be. Where you going, man?
Beyond the wall is no day trip. You know how to handle yourself. Most times someone encounters an Ashta, they panic. Not you.
Yeah, well, I was pretty close
Now I got
there.
even more questions.
That Grendel
Who in
turned
the
out to be
hell did
worthless.
this and why? No, I expect not.
There you go.
Someone from Akila security.
Little
did
crack in
this.
that hard
We're the only
exterior.
ones that have access to
Little
these
softy.
robots or can change their
Okay,
orders.
he's not a little softy, that's for
I
sure.
need to check this
Mowgli!
over. See if I can find some
How
more
are you, bud?
details While I do that, I need you to run back to the city. Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks.
Hey, that's cool, Ben. I did too, evidently. I muted at some point in time. And Amber Start caught it. And I was out there in the empty nest area, just completely engrossed in whatever. Where am I supposed to be going? I see the marker. Let's just go to Rolling Arms. We're supposed to find Keone, I think, maybe. Is it Keone? Oh no, I need to go to the headquarters and check the logs and see if... Hey, how you doing, Bailey Kirkland? Let me go check the logs and see if there's been anything unusual happening. Now, Mowgli, I'm in this one for the rifle at the end. And I'm not trying to do it all at once, but I'm just kind of kicking it along and then letting it do the 24-hour thing. Patrol notes. Equipment checkout. Well, I'll be B. Kirkland, as it turns out. Messing with robots.
You heard of the Elios Retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Exil 2.
Oh, that's another pickup
I'm not
quest.
holding my breath.
It's actually a pretty good one. I mean, it's kind of an oddball quest with the retreat and all that, which is cool, but the reward is nice. At the end, it brings me back to Akila City. I'm not going to try to tackle that one tonight, but definitely consider that in the options list.
People have
Hey, how you
no
doing?
idea what we do to keep them safe.
I know what you do to keep them safe.
Hey there. Back already. Davis said something about you going on patrol with him? He's... he's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
Not like a broken robot. I'll just say this, that's honest.
No. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back. I didn't know it would rile up the Ashta so much. And
Got
it
them all
wasn't supposed
excited,
to
didn't
break
it?
down.
I'm not
It
going to
won't
shake her
matter.
down for
I
cash.
really screwed this up.
I don't know. Davis is a stand-up guy. And however dumb your actions were, the reasons weren't. But you might want to update your resume just in case.
That's cold, Sam, but that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out what you said, Ben. My favorite side quest has to be the one that takes you to that one place in space to do that one thing. Yeah. That one gets me every time. That and, you know, squirrels, shiny rocks, anything that distracts me. Where are we? Come on, Davis.
So lot 37.
We need to get to the bottom of it. The robot's internals are fried, so I came up empty. You have any better luck than I did? Know who's responsible?
I've never lied to him about that, but I've never seen any negative effects on Bailey Kirkland.
You serious?
I think he is probably a reasonable guy. He just lets her off.
What were you thinking? My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's going crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go deal with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much. Not made of money around here. You might want to give Miss Alpin some time to get clean data. Might be her research. Well,
okay.
Might prove useful.
He's on board. I am racking up some nice cash with this, though. Oh, I need to get rid of the... need to get rid of the 80,000 harvested organs and sentient AI adapters. Looks like we'll be making a little trip to... Oh, leader of the pack. Is that the one I'm doing? That's wait 24 hours. Yeah, so let's do something else here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just making a joke, Ben. The colony of clones. I thought like, it was just a typical Bethesda joke, right? Like everything is a distraction in a Bethesda game. What was I doing? I don't know. I was doing that one thing, and then I did 15 things before I got to that one thing. I think the one you're talking about is... No. Is it an activity? That's the one right there, Ben. Find the distress call in the Charybdis system. Charybdis? I think that's what I'm going to call it. Charybdis. What am I looking for? Oh, I need to go talk to Keone. I do not need a haircut. Thank you very much. What is going on there? No, oh no, I'm just going to return to the lodge. I've completely lost track of what I was doing. Where is... That's Rolling Arms, Trade Authority, Chunks, the Terror Brew, the Rock. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm really good at jokes, Ben. Yeah.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Oh, that is a great one, Amber Star. The derelict ship. The horror ones in this game are fantastic. They are. I should hunt one of those things down, but they are absolutely fantastic. Is this an activity one too? I was going to... I don't want to talk to the scientist by the tree. No, that's faction quest. Yeah, let's just talk to Emma Wilcox. We'll just go do the dialogue and we'll have a conversation and get our little badge. I really just want to do a mission board quest. That's all I really care about.
Oh, well, if the marshal sent you to me,
do a mission board quest, go turn in the artifact and get rid of
so you know
Sam.
what you're getting into. I'll explain.
Maybe
who
kill
we
a
are
pirate
and
somewhere
what
in
we
space
do.
along the way.
Well, the
as the mission
Freestar
board.
Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft.
Investigate a starship
would-be
theft.
bank robbers
That's
behind
foreshadowing.
bars.
That's absolute
Whatever
foreshadowing.
needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine
She
you've got
believes
some
the dream.
I'll
She
answer
is
anything
on board ethically, I think. She's not really aware what the people at the top of the Freestar Collective are doing. I know what I need.
Okay then.
I completely want to be a Freestar
I'm
Ranger.
in charge of making sure anyone
It's been
that
my dream
wants to be
since
a
I was just a
Freestar
tiny
Ranger
little
is
Kineer.
up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So,
Nice.
what's it gonna be? Are you ready to
Feeding
sign up
Aurora
for
to
Freestar
wildlife.
Rangers?
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job.
Okay.
You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get...
That's probably what happened. I was just lucky.
Tell you what,
And
use
if you
the
weren't paying
mission
attention, I
terminal
was a
and
little
take
drunk.
One of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
That sounds a little defiant, doesn't it? Okay,
But
I'll
I
do one of
suggest
your missions.
You get going.
Yeah, enjoy your, I don't even know. She's not even gonna
Akila's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
That should just be a ship combat mission. That's all I want. I could do these. They'll take some more time, but they're not really quest advancing. I guess technically speaking, this one doesn't advance the main quest, but it gets me a gun, so. And that is my primary objective, is to collect interesting weapons along the way. Where is this? Oh, I'm going to have to go to the wolf system anyway. You don't like that. Because I'm not sure I can go through Alpha Centauri without getting scanned. Can I go to Narian and get without getting scanned? Magrath. It keeps giving me that warning about fuel capacity, but it doesn't care. Okay, who's this guy? Do we care? Freestar Transpo. Don't care. So we just had to jump here in between. Yeah. I do get, yeah, whatever, man. If I gotta jump through Alpha Centauri to get to the Wolf system, I guess we'll do that. Yeah, I kind of get used to the Starborn responses in the New Game Plus after a while. They are a nice shortcut sometimes.
Switching over to standard engines.
And the reactions are pretty good too. Like, you seem like you know something. Kind of spooky, but I'll go with it.
It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
So if I come here and he should have enough money to buy all this off me, I think, because I've got the game settings tweaked in that way. So hopefully I can get rid of all this material here. Just so I don't have to deal with the contraband any further.
Certainly.
No buying, please. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to use my tricky little contraband and stolen cards. Let's get rid of all the stolen stuff I have. No stolen stuff. Contraband. Okay, so I've cleared that up. Buyback, amp, battle stem, med pack. I don't need those. He has small round primers. I need those. Magnetic diodes. Need those. Don't know why I marked chlorine, but I'll take it. No chocolate. Not buying chocolate, buddy. Okay, so we've got those out of the way, and
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a deed.
thanks, buddy. Go to any planet in the Sirius system. Can I get there from here? Oh, perfect. There's almost nothing in the Sirius system. Is there? The pup? Where are we? I'm here. I don't feel like having a bounty hunter encounter right now. I was here to kill a pirate. Yes, yes, Ben, the Red Mile. And I have to go out there too. But I am waiting for Andrasia. Okay, so we know the bounty hunters are over there. They're just kind of hanging out waiting for me. Let's scan that one. United Colonies Merchant. As interesting as that could be. Sensor contact? I'll do that one in just a second. Do I have to fight one pirate or more than one pirate? That's a shipping crate. That's dumb.
I am your sidekick, your shadow, your...
Oh,
just not interested in fighting 5. That's interesting. Yeah, is what it is. Oh, I don't think I can make it out of here, can I? Yeah, we're gonna play this game. Not bad. Grab drive. Fuel it up. I thought this pirate mission was going to be considerably easier. And for some reason, my engine sound is gone. It is. Interesting. Yeah, if I don't find this pirate, I'm just going to duck back over to the lodge and be done with that. We're going to get out of space in the hopes that they... And that guy is everywhere. It's almost like he's a bounty hunter. There you go. Did I miss him early on? Did you sell the lucky boots yet? No, I haven't. Are those the ones in the well? I don't think I've even bought lucky boots. Can I kill him this way? Because I'd like his ship.
What's next? Like love. Saving the world. Saving the galaxy. Saving the universe.
Oh, you know what? Sam is still my companion, isn't he? I don't have a choice. Fine. Let's go see if there's pirates on the ship. Kill the crew or leave the ship. It's a small ship. That guy's down. I don't have any ammunition for that. What was I thinking, man? Come on, buddy.
That looked easy.
I'll take it. There you go. Got him, got him. Take my first ship. There you go. We got it. Wonderful. You've commandeered a new ship. What did I get? It's a little broken up. I don't know what it's called. Looks familiar. We'll take it. Crew capacity is still 2.
Captain.
No, no, no. Come on back.
And we're locked in.
I mean, I want the ship. I didn't say I really wanted to fly it home. I expect it to take off. Well, I'm clearly... Oh, there you go. It's still my home ship. Thank you. That was silly. Yes. Now it should take off, shouldn't it? Yeah, we'll see. If it's there, it's there. And I'll be happy. It's the Phantom. There you go. Oh, there you go. Good job. Thank you for the tip. I remember you mentioning it. That's fantastic. Let's go back and get a reward. Then we will turn in the... artifact at the lodge. Let Sam go on his merry way. And see if I can track down Andreja real quickly.
Landing on new planets like this never gets old.
The rock is a martini glass. That sounds perfect. It's a bar. It's a bar full of law enforcement. Well, that's a little disturbing. Well, good. Maybe I can augment that ship a little bit. And where'd she go? There you go.
Well, hey there.
Maybe get another crew member or two on it, but that's not super important.
I try and give a crap
Have a seat.
to the low house.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more from you. Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
I completely owned that guy, and I took a ship.
Good. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal.
Nice.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. There are less than a dozen rangers in all. We operate with limited resources.
No, you cannot match her speed.
And are willing to cooperate.
I think maybe with an Xbox controller you can walk a little more slowly. I swear with a keyboard it's almost impossible. So it feels like it's impossible. Okay, I always miss this set of stairs. Let's find the boss. Hey, boss man.
You've got guts, no doubt about that.
Excuse me. Marshal?
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
We did the job, man.
Enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you. I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
I thought he was going to ask if I drank before noon.
Good. Here, take these.
Because I think that's a job requirement.
You're now a Freestar
maybe they wait until
Ranger
you're
deputy.
official.
I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some
There you go.
field
Got the
training.
Deadeye. That's what I wanted.
Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, Deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit. They're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at the start. doesn't mean they stay that way. That being said, best not to assume anything. Just grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
No, I did not
Pay
want her
attention
following
to
me.
what Ranger Wilcox.
Oh well. Now I have her and Sam following me at this point. We have to turn this in. And what else do I need to do here? I'm just going to do that next. That way we can get down to one companion at a time following us. Although I guess you have more firepower, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. Hey, it's Mr. Scientist from the Crimson Fleet. I don't remember his name. We could call him Doctor. Hey, you look like a pilot. Oh, it's you again, lady.
Over here.
We'll get back to you. I think maybe I should do the Tracker Alliance in the next
We're back.
stream.
A member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Yeah, we took her to a
Relax.
frozen planet and we let her use it as
Go
a
ahead.
sled.
Time for that artifact to meet its siblings.
She had a lot of fun.
Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any.
There you go, Parent of the Year. Good job.
That doesn't mean much.
Yeah, I can't wait to take a look at that ship, Ben. Get a little more detail on it.
As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
It is.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Likewise.
Nothing against you,
know where
buddy.
to find us.
Just want that to be kind of a temporary arrangement. Nice. I am sitting on a bunch of skill points too, aren't I? I'll get back to that. I am not going to spend those. I'll probably think about those in between streams. And you're here. Well, welcome to my
that station
home away from
has
home.
more than paid for itself at this point.
Okay, so she wants us to go do that quest with the... I know what she wants us to do. I don't want to do that. I think we can go to Tau Ceti, take out the Terramorph in about the time. I think that's going to be a pretty reasonable approximation of the time I have scheduled for this stream.
Hey, I need to talk.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to her at some point in time, just so she stops doing that. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have... I found, it's interesting, I found a stash note, which I haven't seen in the game anywhere in easily a month. I found a stash note when I was selling goods to the Trade Authority here in New Atlantis. And it should be a legendary Grendel at some point in time, which I'll pick up. But I found a stash note, which, like I said, haven't seen for a while. I think I have already done the other thing that I wanted to do in here. So we're going to go to Gruntwork and we're going to speak to the chief. The provisioner. And pick up whatever materials we're supposed to be picking up. And we're going to go back to Tau Ceti, which earlier tonight we have already cleared, so there's nothing going on there. And hey, she'll get to come fight a Terramorph with me, which will be fun. And And my 24 hours are up with Keone Alpin. Actually, we're not going to go back to Tau Ceti because the 24 hours are up with Keone Alpin, which means I should be able to go finish the Ashta Outside the Wall quest. I will pick up this quest from this guy, just to put it in the logbook.
Get it fixed up and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then?
Herath.
True Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you.
Herath.
It's my job to make sure. Now,
that is a manly mustache you have there. Much respect, sir.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
Indeed.
Any questions before you head out?
I'm set, brother. Let's go.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
Is it important if I go right away? That's my only question. So, I am set to go to Tau Ceti, which I'm not going to do. I'm also set to go to the Wagner farm. Both of those are faction missions. I can also start to chase down Andreja, but I want to find out what's going on with the data, and then we're going to go outside the wall with the captain of the guard there. Hopefully kill a ridiculously large Ashta and get a legendary rifle. Excuse me. We're up to level 10 already, too. That's kind of more than I expected. Where is she? She is often outside the Stone Root Inn, but maybe she is not right now. Oh, I know where she's at. She has moved to behind the rock, I think. Yeah, that's it. There's the guy that can sell us an apartment if we ever decide we want one.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. Hey, how have you been? Staying out of trouble?
I am, and I've enlisted with the Freestar Rangers, so you better be careful.
I suppose you could. Things here have been, well, they're better. The ice has thawed a bit between me and Davis. We'll probably never be friends, but at least we're on speaking terms now. I think he finally appreciates the value of my research.
Well, Ben, I'm actually looking forward to that first Trackers Alliance quest. That space, the Star Yard, the Zero-G thing is just a ton of fun. I'm still trying to find kind of a flow for the live streams and how much to do in a certain amount of time and what fits in and what doesn't, what I should do outside of it, kind of the less interesting stuff. So it's working out. We'll see how it goes.
I did, repeatedly. In fact, so much that he asked me to stop, so I apologized for that, repeatedly. In fact, speaking of Davis, I have to confess, I'm a little worried about him. In analyzing the recent data, I've isolated readings suggesting that someone is making patrols far more often than in the recent past. I don't have any direct evidence, but I know it's Davis. It's gotta be. I'm worried that everying I've
So it might be worth pointing out, Davis has got it going on. Like, this is the second woman that's looking out for him and worried about him. If he was, I don't know, I was going to say if he was a little friendlier, things might work out differently, but maybe this is how he works, so that's all cool.
No, he's not. He's out there at least 4.5 times as frequently. There's something else going on.
But who's counting?
I'm
You
better
are.
with
You're
statistics
counting,
and
I see.
circuits than I am with people. I've already made a mess of this situation. Do you think I
Okay.
could go speak to him?
Oh, I'll
If
absolutely
nothing
talk to
else,
him.
It would ease my conscience.
Davis is one cool dude. Actually, I do. I really like him as a character. Like, I don't think he does, like, after this mission's over, there's, like, nothing else to do with him. You know what? Actually, I have a real problem with ammunition right now. Let's take a look at this real quickly. We're going to play one of these tricks I can play with this mod. Come on, come on. Thought it was over here. Guess I'm wrong. There it is, rounds. Right in front of me, I can't see it. So the Coachman, plenty of rounds. Trick shot, 56. What do I need? That's .43 magnetic induction. The Old Earth hunting rifle. I'm not getting a lot of, there's not a lot of damage coming out of the thing. Or I need a better boost for sniper shots. The Radburn. That's a cool idea, Ben. I just don't have a... let's go buy a little ammunition. I hate to buy ammunition, but... What am I missing here? $40 rounds of that. I'm not going to use a sniper rifle on this guy. The Grindle's not been really doing much for me. 50 rounds. Yeah, what the heck. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just got... What did I just get? That Deadeye's not as good as I thought it was. Penetrator rounds. It's alright. Trick shot. Okay, well, let's just go outside. What's the worst that could happen? We could die. We could fake die in a game. That's the worst that could happen. And then we would come back to life. Not sure I want to do this in the dark.
I can't believe Bailey did such a bonehead move. Oh, brother. Why is it every time I see your face, I bet a headache's gonna follow shortly after?
You know you like me.
Mm-hmm. All broken up about it.
See, that's how you know you've been through some stuff together.
So what
like
can I do
fighting
for you?
Ashtas, complaining about the women around you. Yeah, we'll kind of deflect a little
I
bit.
should be reassured that someone cares or creeped out that someone
Hey, Cuddy.
watching me that closely.
Yes, that is a PC mod called Star UI Inventory. Star UI is one word, and I have Star UI Inventory, Star UI Workbench, and Outpost. Although the other two, I like the spreadsheet organization style, saves a little bit of time. It's the only mods I have, other than the Bethesda creations. And I'm not using those in this playthrough.
I'm not quite sure if I'm being honest. It's a gut feeling. When we were out there and we found that robot, obviously that threw me for a loop. Still can't believe one of my own people will pull a stunt like that, endangering us all.
Oh, they care, Davis.
The more I thought about it, that whole episode doesn't account for some of the tracks I saw out there. Too large, too spread out. Yeah, that's what I'm
There
afraid
is a
of.
ridiculously large creature
If
out
there's
there,
a
and we
bigger
know it.
Ashta out there, something meaner than what we've seen so far, I have to know. I tell you what, if you and Kiona are worried, why don't you just come with me then? Either I get an extra gun in the fight.
Yeah, Cuddy,
or
I
you
put
get
this
to
one
laugh
on
at the
literally,
old man
I
and
think in
say,
October.
"I told
It's the
you
first and only mod I
I'll
really
give you a
added.
chance to gear up
One of the
if you need
updates
it.
broke
And,
it, and so I ended
maybe
up
grab the biggest
disabling
gun you
one
got,
part, and
just in case.
it's stayed out of the way so far, so it hasn't been too much trouble. I play on Xbox too, and it's not too hard to switch back and forth and go back to the standard UI, although you know it's just all kind of, everything's there together. You just spend a little more time finding the things you're looking for. They're all there. And I think for the purpose of streaming or doing videos and things like that, it saves a little bit of time, because I try to cut things out that maybe are just kind of more administrative. Yeah, let's go.
All right. Keone showed me her data. She's a clever kid. She's got a lot of things figured out.
Yeah, how clever is this? We're gonna quick save.
She had a couple
And
sets of data that she thought were erroneous or something. But it seemed to me
let's see if this trick shot will do some good for us.
bigger, faster, Ashta sounds like it.
Do you have a
matches
gun?
up with the tracks I've seen.
Why don't you have a gun, Emma Wilcox? I didn't know I was bringing along someone without a gun.
Tell her I said that. Wouldn't want it going
I mean, I guess
to her
technically
head.
she's not a companion,
All
is
right,
she?
here we are. Let's head this way.
This will be fun in the dark.
I remember
do
a
that.
story from the first time I was here on Akila. I had totally forgotten about it till recently.
That is a good question, Cuddy. So our last major update was June 9th, if I am correct. The Xbox Showcase came out the next day. We're getting them every 6 to 8 weeks. But then Todd Howard did a really nice interview with Mr. Matty Plays. And he said they might be backing off the 6 to 8 week schedule. So we would have normally had one now. But it looks like they, true to his word, they haven't come through with it. However, we are seeing in the Steam catalog, or the Steam database, a lot of updates floating around out there. So it feels like something might be coming very soon, and if they're going to launch Shattered Space around the 1 year mark, oh, what are we doing here? This is going to be bad. Anyway, hold on, we'll get back to this in a second. Where is it? He does have a gun. Oh, they took it out. I only got one magazine into it. Good job. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, we're kind of hoping for Shattered Space at the 1 year mark, so September. That sound about right? And if that's the case, what we're looking for in between now and then is the ground vehicle. That is the exciting news of the month, or I guess of last month. Because we did have some...
I'm not gonna lie to you.
There was a rumor that came out about 7 days ago about the ground vehicle as well. Now, as much as you can trust it, it was a rumor that came through 4chan, and then a member on, someone on Reddit, I don't remember the user's name, said they talked to the person, or let's say they communicated with the person who posted the image of the buggy on 4chan. They went back and forth, and then there was like a clip of text that came out of that with a lot of different hints. But some of them sounded very likely and some of them didn't sound as likely. So, you know, maybe in the next week or two, we might get a ground vehicle in the game, which would be really cool on a couple of levels. And then shortly after that, probably, you know, another month or so. I'm assuming the longer we wait for the ground vehicle, the further out Shattered Space will be. So there's some kind of timing there. But on the old schedule, we were due for an update probably by now. That was probably a longer answer than was really needed, but I haven't seen one in a while. Hoping really soon.
This ain't gonna be the
Really
last
hoping
time
for that
we
ground
have to deal
vehicle
with this.
because it's going to be
Now
pretty
that we know
cool.
these things out here,
I
we
think
need
it's
to
going to be
track
pretty
'em and
cool.
keep
I'm
them
still
out of populated
kind of keeping my
areas.
expectations
That
down,
plan
but
is gonna need everybody.
we'll see.
So, you know, swallow my pride a bit here and ask you to go tell Keone what we found. Let her know that her data wasn't an error and that she needs to focus on it.
Oh, this is funny.
No, of course not. I'm an old man, slow on the move. You can get there so much faster.
He's great.
She'll
I
prefer
swear.
hearing the news from you anyway. Thanks again for saving my ass.
He is absolutely great. That's a good answer. He's just a good character as far as I'm concerned. That's all I got to say. Good character. The hitching post? Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get up there into the city. I don't know where she's going to be hiding out. Oh, she's behind this. She's behind the rock again. I'm pretty sure I said that. Where am I? I'm inside here. We'll just run up here. We'll do it the old way. We'll run and jetpack. Yeah, Cuddy, if you haven't seen it, I went out and I did a video. I pulled a bunch of No Man's Sky vehicles and just used them as a comparison because I've played that before too. I just put it out there. I
Davis
didn't
should
put all
be
the
more
speculation in
careful.
there, but a little bit.
The data shows the Ashta are more active. So, what happened? Really? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't trust it. You know, I was really hitting a point where I was starting to think maybe this was all a mistake. That I stuck my nose into something I shouldn't have. Davis was so certain they had everything under control that they didn't want or need my help. But they did, didn't they? Don't worry.
Watch it. You won't be able to get through doors with your head all
now,
big like that.
I need to get
She's
to work on
fine.
this immediately.
She's a pretty good character too.
But while I've been sitting around, I whipped up a little something for you.
Oh, that's right. I like
thought
her
it was
even better.
funny.
That's the whole point.
Now that I'm giving it to you, I'm hoping it's not in really poor taste. Anyway, thank you. Again.
Despondent Assassin. Which you could also call the Sad Sniper. So maybe she gave me a rifle called the Sad Sniper. I like it. And it will replace this little cheap one we have. I like it a lot. Good damage. Hitman plus 15. Anti-personnel plus 10 damage to humans. That's what I primarily shoot. Humans. Although we go hunting a lot too. Small magazine. I don't like that. High powered. Maybe we can change some of those pieces later. But nice rifle. Good experience off of it. And you get to wander around Akila for a while doing fun things there, which I enjoy quite a bit. So the next question is, I could make contact with the settlers on Tau Ceti 2, or we could go ahead and make a little bit of progress on finding Andreja. She's going to be in one of these two places. Let's get me to Tau Ceti B. I can't make it there, can I? Well, where can I go? Oh, the last No Man's Sky update is amazing. Changes the game for the better in many ways. It's a great game. I mean, no disrespect to it. I've got over 1,000 hours in No Man's Sky. I haven't played it for a while. I've been very focused on this, but it's a different game. It is a survival game, not RPG, but there's a lot of overlap. It's pretty interesting, and they've made it look better than it's ever looked. It just... The really cool thing is Hello Games is going to put out another game called Light No Fire soon. Maybe the end of this year, early next year. And they've been working on that. I think it was first announced in 2019. They first mentioned it. I think a couple years later, like 2017, they mentioned they were working on some other projects and then named it later. So it's 5 years in the works. And one of the really nice things, because people talk about all the updates to No Man's Sky, but Hello Games has been working on this other game as well, so that's all the same tech stack probably, I'm guessing. It looks very similar from at least the game, not gameplay, but the cinematics that they put out. So it looks really good, and so they, for a small studio, they're kind of amazing, and regardless of the rocky start of No Man's Sky, they've just done a beautiful job managing expectations, and they keep adding more to it. There's some stuff in No Man's Sky that I think gets a little overplayed, but it's still kind of a fun and compelling game loop. Yeah, I just I don't know if I'll do anything with that on the channel at some point in time. I did go back and look at it, and like I said, I did a little comparison with the vehicles, because I was trying to find other games. Like Elite Dangerous had vehicles, and I was familiar with that. The SRV and No Man's Sky had ground vehicles, and a viewer on the channel had left a comment at one point in time about Empyrean, and I bought it, but I didn't get far into it, and it looked like it had a really nice build option. And between the three, I was just looking for something with an easy reach that I could bring ground vehicles out and kind of compare and contrast what we're hearing rumor-wise for the ground vehicle that we should get in Starfield. However, just because it's been so popular lately, because of this 5.0 update, it's all over the place. There's a lot of traction. I saw. The funny thing is, I saw Star Citizen guys, content creators for Star Citizen, who were covering No Man's Sky, and I'm like, yeah, it's getting some attention, and that's all well deserved. I think that's not a problem, but I tried playing No Man's Sky for some reason, couldn't get into it. It looks and plays great, just not for me, I guess. It's sometimes I say, like, No Man's Sky is like candy. It's like a bag of, what's the little square not Skittles, the little square ones, whatever, multicolored. I'm like, it's really delicious, and if you get into it, you could just sit there and be eating handfuls of it. But after a while, you're like, it's the same candy with slight variations, right? It's a quintillion planets or something, which is cool, until you realize there's a lot of, I can find anything I want in the game. Like in my games, I hit the money cap at 4 billion, and I was maxing everything out, and eventually I needed to go do something else. So it's a great game. Like, I think you could get a couple 100 hours out of it. I mean, catch it on sale. You can't beat the price. Anyway, I'm not playing that tonight. I'm playing this. So I don't even know what I was doing now. I appreciate the question though, Cuddy. Interesting discussion. I was main quest. Oh, I was trying to go to Tau Ceti, and I didn't know why I'm way out here in the middle of nowhere. So it's not giving me. That's all I need to do. I just need to make a. I need to make a jump to a midpoint. Let's go to Gagarin. I've never been to Gagarin. I'm not going to land on it, but maybe I should. Yes, I will, since I'm here.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Thanks. If you insist.
Scan complete. Welcome
Hey,
to
Vincent.
Gagarin. You're cleared to land.
Yeah, I've got it on Game Pass too. Like I loaded it up. That means I have 3 copies of it right now. At one point I was dual boxing it because, when you have that much money and you want to start a new character and you're like, I'd just like to give some money to my new character. I was doing that too for a while. It was fun. It probably won't surprise anybody that's watched my channel here for a while, but I have spreadsheets full of No Man's Sky data. Like, that's just the way I do it. I have systems and all that stuff. Yeah, Cuddy, that's what I heard. Like the shipbuilding component. I don't know. Were you the one? Maybe you were the one who mentioned it to me. I don't know. It's been a while, but the building component looked like it was really good. I didn't have anything built there, so it was a little difficult for me to pull that into a video to talk about.
Captain Alex, greetings.
I'm dehydrated. I was not going here anyway. Thank you very much. We'll have some milk. And we'll have some pie. That seems like a great snack. And the people of Gagarin, it's been really so nice seeing you. But I must go. Let's see if we get lucky. An abandoned cryo lab. I'm not going here. I'm going to land here, but I'm going to take off. Because an abandoned cryo lab is actually a little more time than I want to spend. I mean, they're fun. It take a little more time to take a little more time than I really want to spend. Let's land at the civilian outpost, and then I'm going to go to the other location where Andreja might be. Because that cryo lab will get me involved in a bunch of running around in the ice. And I actually don't think I've got enough ammunition for it. It's a pretty densely packed POI too, I think. Ooh, neat. We have little dinosaurs? I'm a little low level for level 20 hunting crickets. We're not going to hop out on top and hunt them either. I have not looked at Star Wars Outlaw. Hold on a second here. Primarily because I haven't gotten into a lot of the Star Wars games in the past. And to some extent. I am absolutely... I'm a little confused about the lack of lightsabers and Jedis in a Star Wars game, if that's the case. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see how that one rolls out. I'm watching. I watch the videos on it to see what people are saying and what they're doing. I've seen some people who are just super happy about it, and there's some people who are like super negative about it too. But I'm not sure that's. I'm not sure how much of that like sift through to find out what's an actual gameplay issue versus other issues. And I'm sure everybody knows what I mean by that, but I'm not worried about it. I have time. There's other things that are coming up that I want to get involved into. So if Andreja is here, then this base is going to have nobody on it, I think. Like, it's an abandoned mine, but it's not going to be crawling with spacers or anything, so, if I remember correctly. And we're going to switch back to the pistol with 2,000 rounds of ammunition. Like, I don't see anybody out here. This is where Andreja is. Yeah, that cryo lab is it's definitely gonna have an artifact in it, but it's not gonna be like this little routine. We should pop in here and Andreja will be here shooting some guy. Or two guys. A lot. And if we just stay right here, she will just continue to shoot them. Indefinitely. Because she's really kind of bloodthirsty sometimes. Or the game's a little kludgy that way.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed.
You have 800 hours in Starfield?
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check
JLK, was there a guy up in the tower? I don't think there's anybody on this one. Like, there's almost always people like on the tower and everywhere, but this one instance when you're tracking down Andreja at the beginning, I've done this a couple times recently, and there's nobody here. Oh, let's just be a little smarty.
I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground instead of this one. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
She's a maniac on the dance floor. She's crazy. We like her. I like her more than Sarah. I'm just going to go ahead and say that out loud right now. I don't know whether we're going to romance her in this
Always
playthrough.
worth checking. Never know what you might find in their
I will
pockets.
probably strategically position someone so that as we advance, someone I don't care about gets taken out. Just saying. Since we might know how that's all going to work in advance. Oh, thank you, JLK. Recalibrate? Yeah, why don't you run down there? The super convenient thing about this guy is...
Hostiles in range.
And once again, we
are triumphant. Thank you very much. Yeah, he'll run down the edge and jump over the edge, which I just enjoy immensely. Do I have a...
Look out!
Oh. Come on, dude. He ran away. Oh, come on. Half the time that guy... Half the time that robot comes and jumps down here and fights. Yeah, why don't you cover my back there, lady? She has a gun. I was worried about her. Staggering reforged ricochet. Oh, come on. There he goes. Thank you, buddy. That guy's out. Is there anybody left? Did he run away? Usually there's a guy down this way, isn't there? He'll just be waiting for me. Who are you fighting, Andreja? Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was somebody up here. Where is he? I have this feeling he just went through this door. He's just standing inside there. kill him? I don't know. This has gone sideways. Let's just get Andreja and get out of here. Maybe a little bit of loot for our troubles.
Investigating. I have no more enemy targets in sensor range.
Yeah, he turned and ran,
I search
didn't
the
he?
area.
Hey, Cuddy, he just like took off. Like, dude.
Sweeping.
My expectations of you robotic brethren are much higher. I was just confused. Coachman, shotgun shell. There's a reactive gauge in there. I feel robbed. I feel like there should have been something else. So here's the next question. I know the basic layout here. We don't have a lot of ammunition left. That was a waste of the wrong ammunition for Mr. Axe Boy.
Something made me cry.
Headshot. So, do we have a whole collection of guys down here? I don't remember. Yeah, there we go. They're down there. Creep. Did they know I'm here yet? That guy does. Clearly. She just kicked me off. Thanks. Oh, he's a level 18 commander. That's going to be kind of a problem for me.
Not the best you can do. Bring it.
Did I lose track of him? Oh, he's got a knife on me. Come on, dude.
Best not to leave anything
There we go.
useful behind.
Yeah, I just kind of carefully peel off all those guys before we get down here. I think that stupid robot knocked me off there. This isn't the most effective strategy. Do. That would come over here. That turned into a real crap show. Where are you?
Careful now.
Is there a guy down that tunnel?
I'm hit.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, that just went sideways. Fine. You can shoot me. Take a shot at me. That'll do. Is somebody still up there? I'm supposed to be chasing down a rock, people. Come on, stand up, buddy.
Hope to win.
Did you kill him? Yeah, she got him finally. Yeah, note to self. Don't let those idiots push you off. Let's get this taken care of. Can I grab it? No. I have a cutter. I'm just doing this for fun. Because I can.
You're back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that
I'm
mean
touched
Barrett's
by your
theory and
concern.
experience were correct? The artifact grants the
Oh,
first
this is a
person who
theoretical
touches
discussion.
it a vision? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done. It was, yes. I appreciate that.
This doesn't seem like nearly as big of an
A
ethical
very
issue
practical
for me
not one
as
I
it
find
does
is
for
shared
her.
amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is? Argos. I have heard of this company.
Yeah, Vincent,
Small,
I'm probably sniper most of the time.
reckless.
So I'll just keep upgrading sniper rifles, and
I do not
eventually,
have
like in
experience with
the
this
top end, I'll
profession, but
fill
I
out
have
ballistics
my
and all
own
the sniper-related
experiences
stuff.
with
I use pistols a lot at the early stage of the game
both
for obvious
seem to
reasons,
be
because there's some great pistols just lying around. They're
unusual
fantastic.
additions to Constellation. Please,
But I
would
prefer to
ask
just
that
kind of
you
sneak
not
around
mention
and
to
take things out at a
Vladimir
distance.
the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me.
Yeah, Cuddy, I showed up one time
If it
without
is
a
known that
cutter.
this has happened
And
again.
it was
well,
pointed out to me that
has
you could
been
do
a while
that.
since
So
I was given an assignment on my own.
technically, you don't need
I
one.
would not want it to be.
So once you have the Starborn
even
powers
longer
to extract artifacts, and if you just
You
have
understand.
ammunition, you don't need a cutter on you, which is all right. But now, with the Trackers Alliance quest, you get a really nice cutter, and it kind of looks cool. You've got it. Mum's the word.
Mom,
I'll keep your secret,
this means
lady.
we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Okay. I'm all up for that. Oh, wait a minute. Am I hungry? Thirsty? Something? Oh. I've been sliced. Or I have a wound that requires bandages. Anyway. It's the easiest way to get out of here. Can I? Oh, no. Who would like to loot? And the ecliptic, ooh, what is that? Mirrored calibrated Star Roamer space helmet legendary. Yeah. I'll take that one. How does that pistol compare? Ben, how does that pistol compare to the one at Vlad's? Like, if you take the full auto off of Vlad's, it's pretty sweet, too. Where's that helmet? That's not what I want. So we're going to go with that one. Why am I wearing that? That's all right. So am I actually done with this? No, they want me to find the artifact on Tau Ceti 3B, and I'm not going to do that tonight just because it's a cryolab and it'll take a few extra minutes and I don't want to go too terribly long. So I will remind everyone, if you like this kind of content or you just generally want to encourage me, subscribe, like, and share. I left myself a note for that because I completely forgot it last time. Thank you so very much for checking in and watching the channel and watching the stream. I'm going to cut this thing up into 30-minute segments and I'll put it out there as well. Feel free to share those with anybody. And with that, I am out.